Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my fall favorites. It's August. Your girl's excited. I'm here to show you some of my favorite fall beauty products. Today I'm wearing one on my lips. This is the Wonderskin lip stains. I know everybody's seen them. They go on blue and then you wipe them and they come off stained. So this is the shade Whimsical. It's my perfect fall lip and I just topped it with a YSL lip butter. Now I cannot find the shade on this, but honestly, I feel like these are kind of sheer. So this is one of the darker shades that I have just visually looking at them. Just adds a little sheen and kind of helps hide any blotchiness because sometimes these can wipe off a little bit blotchy. But how gorgeous is this combo for fall? I live, laugh, love this. Another gloss I wanted to show you for the fall is one of my favorites. I love all of the NYX butter glosses, but this is the Butter Gloss Bling. And this one is in shade Pricey. And it gives like the most beautiful fall color. And the scent, y'all, oh my gosh. The smell of a butter gloss is unmatched. You can see it has a tone of orange when you first put it on. But it's very sheer. So it doesn't leave your lips just looking orange, especially on top of a lip stain like this. It adds the most beautiful shimmer. I love shade Pricey for the fall. If you're not an orangey girl in the fall, if you're more of like the burgundy, I really love this shade of the Fruit Fetish lip oils. This one is Cranberry Currant lip oil, and you can just... She's gorgeous. She doesn't really match my lips today, but she is so pretty. Definitely recommend if you're more of a burgundy girl in the fall. Next, we have several eyeshadow palettes. I mean, several. It was very hard to narrow it down. These are some of my favorites. One of my goals this year, even if it's on this account, on my main account, I do makeup looks, but I'm thinking about maybe posting some fall ones on this page, specifically fall eyeshadow looks. Because my eyeshadow palettes, I'm kind of more of a collector than a user. I'm going to be honest. I don't use them as much as I should. I have so many that have maybe been used one time for a video. So I'm going to go through my fall ones and then make a personal goal for myself to do my eyeshadow more instead of just putting bronzer in the crease and calling it a day. I feel like lately I've been doing like very clean girl makeup, especially in the summertime where you just... Today I have on nothing but a lip, to be honest with you. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Hardly any makeup. But I want to get back into eyeshadow looks specifically. So I don't think I've ever touched this palette, but she's going to be beautiful in the fall. This is Natasha Denona, the Yucca palette. And I remember being so excited to get this, and then it looks like I've never touched her. So these gold and orange and brown tones are going to be so beautiful in the fall. And then I mainly bought this back in the day because I was obsessed with this chartreuse color. So not for fall, but... There's definitely some gorgeous fall looks you can create with the Natasha Denona Yucca palette. I want to say this Anastasia palette was called Fall Romance. I don't see the name anywhere on it because you know they have that like velvety packaging. But again, another palette that I was so excited to buy, and I haven't touched her, but I don't think I've used this one. But she's called Fall Romance and absolutely beautiful. I love that it has some fun pops but still has traditional fall colors as well. All the jewel tones in this, gorgeous. This is a palette I've had for so long. Like, I want to say I bought this in 2016. I'll probably never get rid of it. It's like one that probably needs to be in my makeup graveyard, but she was well loved because I did a lot more makeup back in 2016. Well, certain shades were well loved. Certain shades were not because I wasn't quite as adventurous. But all of these orange looks would be really good for fall. And like even the names of them, Twilight, Amber, Blood Moon, Saffron, Blazing, like very fall vibes. I really did love this palette when it first launched. I got it the year it came out and it was like breaking the internet. It was so big and I love Huda. Another palette that I've had way too long is the Tartelette Toasted palette. Again, some of these shades are well loved because I would reach for this same shades, but I want to venture more into like a bold fall look, and this palette was always gorgeous and it performed very well. I feel like Tarte is kind of in their flop era. No one really talks about Tarte, but I did really love those palettes when they came out. Another brand that doesn't have the most going on right now is Too Faced. This is the Pumpkin Spice palette. And I don't think I got this the year it came out. I think I got it when it was like relaunched or something. She still looks pretty untouched. But I really want to create a look with this palette this year. Let me know if you want to see that here, or if you think I should just not post makeup on this page, if I should keep that on my main account. If you're not following my main account, I'll tag it below. The last palette here is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. I liked these mini palettes because they're easy to travel with and you still have a good range of colors. But honestly, a lot of these shades are in my other Huda Beauty palettes. So that's kind of why this one is untouched. But that's my goal. Those are all the fall eyeshadow palettes that I want to use. I've been really slacking on doing my eyeshadow. And then the last product that I need in the fall, I'm someone that has combination oily skin, so I don't use a lot of skincare, to be honest. Like, I can use a spray or a serum and I'm good to go. But during the fall, I can get a little bit drier, so any sheet mask, not this one specifically. If I had one up here, I would show you a Biodance skin mask. I've really been loving those, but any sheet mask in the fall, I tend to use way more of. I think that's all. I know a lot of these eyeshadow palettes are older, but I never need to buy eyeshadow again. If y'all saw my eyeshadow palette collection, it's massive. Like, I have probably 100 eyeshadow palettes. These are just the ones that are speaking to me that I really want to use this fall. So I'll have to bookmark this video and come back and do some looks. But these are my favorite beauty products for the fall. Come back for part 3. We're going to do fragrances. Very excited.